Mercedes-AMG Interview Lounge.
All right, please welcome the cast of Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Here they come. Give me some music. Give me some red food, Scary.
Want some red food back?
Hey, they got sunglasses on. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. It's like seeing old family members. I mean, even though we know you much better than you know us because we watched you every week.
Yep.
It's so good to have you here. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll tell you who is here. Not everyone could make it. They have obligations. They have things to do. So in the house, we've got Nicole. Snooki's here. Mike, the Situation is here. Dina, Paulie D, and Vinny. We're so happy to have you here, guys. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks we're so excited to be here.
I love the sunglasses because of the hangovers. It's fantastic.
Well, you know what? Not everyone has a hangover.
That is true.
I think we're still drunk.
That is true.
Are you?
Well,
Probably.
so
Might be.
You had the big party last night.
Yeah.
Of course, as you know, Mike, you don't drink anymore. You're 28 months sober.
Yes.
So how is it hanging out with a bunch of people who are getting crazy?
Degenerates.
Yeah, well, these guys are not just any ordinary guys. These are my best friends. These are like my family. So they know my situation and they support me, wholeheartedly. So,
situation. You see what he did there?
Yeah.
So,
No pun intended.
I get to live and work with my best friends on one of the biggest shows in the country, and it's just so awesome. I'm living the dream.
I just got goosebumps.
It is cool. And
Paulie's drunk.
look, your hair flew right into the air.
Wait, they have their headphones underneath their chin, the guys, because they don't want to mess up their hair.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
But see, what I remember from Jersey Shore years ago, it was even when you guys were sober, you're still characters. You're still really vibrant, over-the-top people. So drinking or not, doesn't matter. You are who you are.
That is true.
Yeah, I still fall even when I'm sober. So.
Oh,
yeah. We're hot messes.
That
But
is-
we love it.
That is-
We embrace ourselves.
She's
That
a
is Dina,
meatball.
by the way.
They roll.
All right, we've got lots to talk about. Okay, let's go back. Let me just remind everyone listening about why this is so important to watch on MTV tonight. The family reunion is important because it's a reunion from what happened about 9 years ago, right?
Yeah.
It was in 2009. I'm doing the math. The ratings were huge. Of course, when you put a show out, you don't know what's going to happen.
No.
It did. Universities were having classes and conferences about Jersey Shore. Journalists are listing it as one of the most notable shows of all time.
Oh.
Now, okay,
Crazy.
does anyone want to make an educated comment about that? Why do you think Jersey Shore, the original, was one of the most notable shows of all time in the history of TV shows?
Oh my God.
Because Snooki got punched in the face.
There you go.
No, but I love when we say educated, we all look at Vinny. We're like, we need an educated
I think
answer.
it was just like a cultural phenomenon, and anytime anything takes over the country and the world like that, everyone's gonna wonder, like, what the hell was the magic that happened in it? And it was just us. It was our chemistry. It was we're like aliens to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Right.
So true.
But we're also a real people that people related to.
That's what he said, related, because, listen, the music that works is music that's relatable. Listen, you break up with somebody, you listen to a breakup song. You want to turn up, listen to a turn-up song. Our show had it all. So the television worked because people could relate to it. People would go out, not necessarily get punched in the face, but that's controversy.
I mean, it happened. Bittersweet. Like, what
So,
goes on?
Yeah.
What the hell?
We
What
thank that guy
happens?
because she's okay. So we can thank the guy now.
Yeah.
Well, I must say, because, look, in our business, we deal with mass audiences. We have 10 million people listening at all times. We talk to most of them, like 9 million of them. So, we meet all types of people. But I just have to say, the thing that I think was great about Jersey Shore and will be great tonight for Family Reunion is you are all over the top people. I mean, there's you all have this extraordinary light that is very unique to each and every one of you. Otherwise, it'd be just a boring show with a bunch of people hanging out, just playing games and crap. But
I think SA said it the best. Like,
Our
by
producer.
ourselves, we're awesome, but when we're all together, it's like lightning in a bottle.
Now, do you ever go back, though, and look at things you did and go, oh, my gosh, I can't believe I did that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did you see
I'm gonna
Dina's
do it this
did you ever see
season.
Dina's makeup?
Why did anybody let me walk out of the house like that?
No, you look great.
No.
yeah, you're on. You're on. You're
I'm
on.
on? Oh, okay.
He's on.
Calm
I don't
down.
talk anyway.
You're not
He's
famous.
like, I want to be on the show too, you know?
Guys, are you hearing me?
they muted him.
Let's
Who's Vinny?
Let's
So
turn
typical.
Vinny's microphone a little louder than the others.
Let's unplug.
All right. By the way,
Poor Vin.
even after the show was done, and the original show was done. I mean, his mom would make us meatballs, and you'd bring him up here.
Oh, yeah.
The family continued.
Yeah.
But so let's move forward to what's happening tonight on MTV. 8 o'clock East Coast time. Plug it up.
Yes.
You get together, and even though you're the same people, you've grown. You're different.
Yeah.
And you know, and look, it's not like you're all in your own lane, but you're on the same highway.
Yeah.
But some of you may be driving, weaving in your lanes.
That's true.
Some are going
That is
faster or
true.
slower, or taking exits and coming back on.
That's true.
So getting back together without giving anything away, what was the dynamic like when you first hit that house in Miami together for this reunion?
Amazing.
Amazing, right?
We picked right back up where we left
Yo.
off,
Yeah.
and I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I didn't know what I was getting myself into again. Because listen, like you just said, people are different, they change, whatever. No, we picked up right back where we left off. The same thing. I think
I
that
actually
chemistry
it
was the
wasn't
same
like a
there.
day
I
had
actually
lost.
think we had a better dynamic now because we were so much closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years, not all of us stayed in touch, and now, like within the last year, everyone dropped their egos.
Ooh, drop the
We
ego.
all just
Drop
like
it.
dropped the ego.
Who had the biggest ego out of all of you?
Mine. He still
The
does.
situation.
He still does.
Now it's gone. He gave it to Vinny.
Are you sure you guys can hear me?
Loud and clear.
How hard is it to like leave your family? It's like, Snooki, I know you have kids, and
Yeah.
they said we got to be away from your family for a month. What do you how do you handle that?
I mean, that was the biggest part for me. It was like mom guilt. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to see my kids for a while. The roomies definitely helped me with that because I cried every day in the shower.
Aw.
But then you have to look at it like this is an amazing experience. Reality stars, not reality stars, reality shows don't get this opportunity to come back after 6 years. So I kind of had to be like, okay, this is an amazing opportunity. Calm down. The kids are fine with my husband. Have a good time with the roomies and enjoy it. So I think mom guilt was like the worst for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a vacation.
It was a vacation.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so you're in Miami,
face.
and I'm sure the house is a very nice place as compared to the original Seaside Heights house.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yes.
Right,
Gorgeous.
right.
Loved it.
But you know what's kind of interesting? Someone who wasn't old enough to watch the original season, they're going to watch tonight.
Oh God.
So look, but they're out there partying with their friends. They're maybe doing shore houses, on their own now. What you guys went through together back then was a part of who you are now.
Definitely.
And so whoever's out there living their lives not thinking about partying with their friends, having fun, the conflict, the fights, the love, the breakups, it's all a part of your story that turns you into who you will be in 10 years. And now that's where you are now. So with that said, what can you look back on from the original time together at the Jersey Shore? What happened with you guys that turned you into who you are now? Can you directly make those connections from then to today? Like, how did it form who you are?
Wait, look at
Gym,
me.
tanning, laundry.
I think it
definitely.
Gym, tan, and
Paulie's
laundry.
still exactly the
It
same.
definitely made
Yeah,
me a
Paulie
stronger
didn't change.
person.
What's that?
He's a
said-
hater.
I think it made me a stronger person.
Yeah.
You
All of
know,
us.
I used to be like a doormat. Now I just stick up for myself.
That's good.
Right, but that's
Yeah.
that's a very, very interesting thing to notice. I'm not trying to be like Mr. Psychologist man, but look, everything we go through in our lives turns us into who we will be one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so Mike,
Yeah, I had a couple things I had to go through most recently in the past couple of years that had forced me to, you have to make a choice. And positivity is a choice. And I was going through some negative situations, and I had the choice, and I had to decide to either get better or bitter. And I decided to get better and drop the ego and become the best version of myself. And I probably had to go through some of those negative things, or else I maybe not be able to even be here right now.
and it's hard to tell when you're going through those things that this is a learning moment. You don't know. You
Yeah.
just know it just sucks.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's just not right.
Life.
By the way, interesting text that just came through. I love Jersey Shore. I'm 38. I can no longer tan. I can no longer party, but I still make laundry my bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never wanna
Love
stop
it.
doing
That
laundry.
must be apparent.
Do they want to come over and do my laundry?
So when they came to you guys and said, "Let's do the reunion on MTV," was there a moment where you thought, no, because not everyone's here. Not everyone. Of course, Ronnie and Jenny couldn't make it here today. They had other obligations, but Sammy didn't want to come back to the season, and I read her reasons why. I totally get it. I get it.
I think she was the only one. The rest of us, we were on this like group chat together, and we kind of were like, guys, we need to do this. So,
Yeah.
like we kind of like
Yeah. And
manifested
we're grateful
this to
for it.
happen, and
So
Right.
thankful.
we got
Yeah.
our producer on the chat, and then she like pitched it, and then we got it. So it was us that kind of like made it happen. So of course we were happy, but one of us didn't want to do it.
I don't get it.
You don't get it,
No, I don't.
but how come?
Because I just feel like we did this. Maybe I'm just being selfish, because we did this all together, I wanted to continue doing it all together. I didn't want to be without anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted everybody that
Right,
started
yeah.
it, everybody to do it again. So I'm being a little bit selfish, and I wanted her to do it.
But what about
Yeah.
season 2? What if she wants to come back? Because you guys already picked up
Yeah.
for season
I mean,
2.
that would
She
be
wants
great.
to do it?
We would love it.
Yeah.
We would love Sam to come back. I
Yeah.
don't know if she will, like,
She won't.
because I
She's
think
over
if,
us.
I honestly think if Ron,
I think she will. I think she will.
I think if Ron wasn't on, she would have.
Ron's got a kid
Yeah,
already.
I
He's a
know,
baby
but I
now.
think it's like she feels that she doesn't want to relive the past.
She
Well, I mean,
needs-
do you
she-
guys
you
go?
know?
Do you go to your high school reunions? Do you really want to deal with what you went through in high school ever again?
Yes.
I
You do?
loved
You do?
high
I
school.
love
I had
high
a
school.
blast.
Okay, so
I was the
You gotta show up
queen.
looking all extra, like,
Look
with
at
a fur
you.
coat on.
The fur coat.
and I get that, but I'm the Sammy of my high school.
Okay.
I don't want to go back. I learned
Yeah.
enough there, and I'm fine not going back, and that's cool. You know, I'm great.
But I think she
money.
would've
They
come
offer
back.
Sam.
I'm sorry, what's
They
that?
don't pay you that kind of money to go to a
That's
reunion.
what I was gonna say. The money, though.
Yeah.
No, I honestly
don't.
think she would have came back if it wasn't for Ron. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those are things she. You know what? Good. It's making her deal with those things. That's
Yeah.
We're all dealing with different circumstances today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't just say someone's like, she didn't want to do it. I had a chance to be like, I don't know if I should. I was like, no, I was excited to be with these guys, excited to tell my new story and start a new chapter.
Listen, you don't say no. This is an opportunity that people kill for, die for, would love this opportunity. You don't say no to it. Put me in a house with 400 of my exes. I don't care.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Deal with it.
Come
Fine.
with me too.
But you're a boy.
We
But
should
wait,
ask.
and that's not fair to say because honestly,
We should ask them about that.
You know, we all have things going on
Yeah.
in our
That's a good
heads,
show.
and you know,
Yeah, it is.
I think it's different for girls.
yeah.
We're like more
Not buying it.
sensitive.
Get that.
about-
All right. Well, look. Okay. Okay. So the fact
Jeez.
is, you did it. You're doing it, and you're already gearing up for another season. So season 1 is all done. It's all in the can.
Yep.
And who doesn't love it in the can? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Wait, what?
But so season 2. So obviously, I'm sure you went in there just kind of wondering, like, okay, this is gonna be good. We're not quite sure what it will be, but it turned out to be something you truly loved. What was it you loved most about getting back together again for the reunion?
I mean, I think it was the magic of all of us together. I mean, it was like the first day, and we realized, like, whoa, we should have done this a while
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
You know, and then, like Vinny said, everyone just really came together and really brought it. And I'm sure, even in my head and someone else's, there was a lot of people doubting us, you know what I mean, that we
Yeah.
could still bring it and
They're
still be
they're
like,
They're old
you know,
now.
I'm
What
like,
are
yeah.
they gonna do?
Yeah.
You turn 30
Oh no,
and
we're
you
the
go to
worst.
grave.
We're the worst.
Yeah.
That's what
So-
happened.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting texts. People say they all still sound like the same exact
Of course.
person.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah, we're still idiots.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Where's the duck phone? Who has that?
It's
the original
broke.
duck phone.
Oh.
So our producers always take the duck phone,
Right.
then they put it like on a pedestal. I feel. So every time we film, they always bring it back.
I
It's
think-
like our 9th roommate.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
love the duck
Yeah.
I
phone.
think it's at the Louvre in Paris.
There was a life-size
Next
duck
to
It's
the
like a
Mona Lisa.
monument.
Did you see the duck phone yesterday at the party? It was life-size.
It
the
was
size of this
huge.
table.
It was
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It tasted really good. I was probably the only one that ate it.
No,
'cause
I
I'm
ate
the
it
only
too
one that
because we're
eats
both
food.
fat.
I love that. Oh my God. Look, I know your trainer. I know how hard you work out, so don't even start with
No, I'm
that.
still fat.
No, you're not. So,
Yeah, you're like a little.
You're not
thing.
famous.
so I guess what I'm trying to, one thing I'm trying to take out of this, Papa Bear over here trying to take it deeper than we should. But for anyone listening who is like hesitant to like get together with their old friends, to get together with the foundation of what has made them who they are, you're here to say, no, you got to do it.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
important. It's so
so
important.
dope. It really
And
was.
sometimes it takes like stepping back a little bit to realize that. And
Yeah.
I think that's what made this so amazing is that we had this newfound appreciation for each other
Yup.
and the show from
Yeah.
taking that step back.
We-
Because when we were in it, we were just like, all right,
you
another
again,
season.
yeah,
it's like
you know?
another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we like to fool around with each other, and we're like,
What?
we are the Avengers, and we're here back to save reality TV once again.
Oh
Now-
God.
now I know-
See,
I know
he's
that-
still the same mic.
There's
Still
the
the same mic.
situation.
Says the same line over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Situation.
the same.
The original one, I heard Mike, you were the first one that got cast in the original show, and that it was actually supposed to be like a Guido competition show or something.
Yes.
Yeah, in 08, it was cast. It was started by VH1, and then after a year of trying to get it approved, it went to MTV, and I think they were trying to get Paulie off MySpace, and And
Yes, MySpace.
Yeah. What was your screen name?
I was Hustler
Screen name.
Italiano.
Hustler Italiano.
Oh my God, bye.
Well, I tell you what, if you guys decide now that you've been bitten by the TV bug again, you want to start producing your own shows. I think you should go back to the Guido competition concept.
I like that.
Because I don't know if you remember meeting this guy years ago, last time you visited us all together, but please welcome one and only Geggy T.
Are you cold? Your nipples are hard.
Yo, you mad, bro? What up, Snook? What's going on,
Your
kid?
nipples are really hard.
I thought Ronnie was in Vegas.
Yo, where is my boy Ron? What's up, Ronnie?
All right.
I think we found our 8th roommate.
Yo, what's up, Dean? What's up? What's up?
You can have Geggy T. Is all
Yo,
yours.
Jacuzzi.
Drama.
All right. So Gaggy T.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell your name is.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for the cast of Jersey Shore Family Vacation?
Yo, of course. Like I want to say, yo, check out that rose on your wrist there, Paulie D. Yo, you get that down at Canal Street? Look at that. I got something like that.
Get out of here.
Yo, Sitch, what's up, man?
All right.
Why you mad, bro?
Come at me, bro.
All right, thank you, Gaggy. Get out
I
of here.
think it's like MVPT. What's up?
All right,
What's
thank
up,
you.
man?
Thank you, Greg. Goodbye.
I like it.
Goodbye.
All
Goodbye.
right, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming through.
Yo, you got it, yo. I'm the situation.
Oh, thank you.
Girl, bye.
God bless us, everyone.
I know it's
weird
funny.
body.
What do we do to this country?
But wait, hold on. What's funny is, I mean, you spent time at the Jersey Shore. That's kind of real.
Oh,
yeah.
He waxed his entire body, by the way.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So now, about 10 years later, you live in adult lives. Do you ever find yourself slipping into the you that you haven't been in a while? I mean, like you get into the 10-year ago vibe, and you're like, wait a minute, I can't do that. I got to be responsible. It's 10 years later.
Yep.
Talk about it.
I mean, in the house,
yeah.
we all went back to our old ways, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, who's still DTF? Anyone?
Paulie.
All right.
Of course.
But go ahead. Do you sometimes we catch ourselves talking like our moms and dads are like, stop. Do you ever find yourself doing things you did 10 years ago? You're like, no, I can't be that anymore.
I mean, you'd
I feel
be
like no.
Yeah, not outside of that house.
You'd be surprised though. Like at home, I'm all into eating healthy and working out and stuff. And now I'm back in that scenario, and I'm like, I can't drink every night again. I can't do this. And then we did it.
You were bombed
Yeah.
every
We
night.
did every
Same.
night. Like it just a lot of it is mental when you stop yourself from doing things.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? We're capable of doing more than we think.
I know, but
like that.
truth be told, when you do a season of Family Vacation, it takes a total of how much time? It's a month? Or
Yeah, it was a
20
month.
days.
We used
Yeah.
to do 2 months. This was 1 month, and we jammed everything that we would in 2 months. We jammed
Oh
it
my
into
God,
1
Oh,
month.
we
freaking
killed it.
24
Yeah,
hours a
harder
day.
than we ever went.
And our livers are still punching
Yeah,
us
I'm
in the
still
face.
hungover.
Okay, so when are you going back to do season 2?
Soon.
Like
We don't
ASAP.
know.
I think
Yeah.
ASAP.
Pretty sure
We're-
it's
we're-
We're
soon.
talking
Yeah.
scheduling now.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, knowing what you had to do for season 1,
Oh God.
so how do you prepare to do season 2?
I don't know.
it's a-
Detox.
That's a great question.
A lot
I
of
don't know.
detox,
Yeah.
counseling.
Yeah, therapist.
Jesus. I need
Put me in a
Jesus.
Yeah, I need
psych
Jesus,
ward.
a lot of church.
GTL.
All right, I'm with you.
Maybe a raise.
Whoa. Whoa.
All
Hey, you can't say
right,
that. The network
relax
said
over
it.
Yeah,
there.
what?
Can't say that.
Now
Can't
we're in
say that
trouble.
on
When you
TV.
start rolling into season 2, it's definitely time to start talking about the raise.
Hey,
Well, look,
go
I
easy.
don't say congratulations to you, and it was so great to see you guys this morning. I know you guys party hard last night, and you deserve an incredible Jersey Day. And tonight,
Yes.
and look, I live in a DVR world. I never watch anything live. Tonight, I want to watch it as it
Yeah.
happens.
Yes. Thank you so
Thursday
much.
party.
Thank
Listen,
you.
still DVR it too.
Yes.
Yeah, DVR it also.
And
It
if
helps.
you can't watch it, DVR it.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good
Oh,
way
and
to live it.
also, if
global-
you have Jersey Shore
it's
parties,
global.
DVR it.
Well, it's also a global premiere. It's
Global.
the first MTV show to premiere all
Yes.
over the world.
It's global.
180 countries.
Yeah.
Can you name 180 countries? Because I can't.
I can't name.
I didn't even know there was
18
180 countries.
No. You know what? If there
What's
are
a country?
Well, what's that mean?
If there are 180, we have way too many. Let's eliminate them. Cast of Jersey Shore, the family vacation, tonight at 8 East Coast time. Hold on a second. There is one more thing I want you to hear.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
when we have celebrities visit, we have them read a line from 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Okay.
And one of you did this several years ago. I want you to see if you can tell me who it was.
Okay.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
That's you.
Ew, I hate my voice.
I slept in 9.
Oh, Nicole, you sound great.
So annoying.
Not
That's a
at all.
Snooki.
Can we do War of the Roses? I love that.
Oh, God, no. Please, no. You have enough to do.
No, that's fun.
It's so fun.
When you get bored, you can do that.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
fun.
guys, thank you for coming in. It's
Thank
great to see you.
It was our
There you
favorite
go.
show. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore family vacation. It's a lot of yas.
Yeah, buddy.